was a really funny set and a really loving set. But we didn't play pranks on each other because we were too busy liking each other's company and talking about the big questions of existence and stuff.
And eating cookie cake.
And eating cookie cake, apparently.
How was it performing with your brother here at National?
You guys are an amazing audience. We had such a great time performing with you guys. Don't tell anybody, but that's like the most fun show we've ever played. Thank you guys. Because of you guys. Thank you. That was amazing.
Don't tell anybody, but it's going on the internet.
All right, next question over here. What's your name?
Will.
Will. Where are you from?
Nashville.
Nashville. All right, Will from Nashville. What's your question?
Did you base any of your books on anything in your life, like your young life or teenage life?
I do borrow a lot from my young life because I remember it pretty well, and the experiences I had as a teenager were very intense to me. You know, it was just. Like falling in love for the first time, you feel like no one has fallen in love in all of human history, and then when you fall in love for the second time, you're like, oh right, this is like the first time. It's still great, but you know it's like the first time. So I do base it on that, but I also draw a lot on my friends. I'll steal from anybody. I'll steal from my grandmother. I'll steal from these guys. I'm not afraid to steal.
So this is a question for everybody. What scene are you most proud of?
What scene are you guys most proud of? I'll tell you the scene, I think as an actor, the scene that I'm most proud of as an actor is the scene in the airport where I played the role of Girl's father.
That's a scene I'm not that proud of.
Nat was my acting coach, he did a terrible job. And so my scene got cut from the movie.
That makes sense.
Because of Nat. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun that day with Shailene and Laura Dern both trying to get me to act. They were very loving.
No, you did great.
You'll be on the DVD.
Yeah, you can see it on the DVD. What was your guys' favorite scene?
They were all so much fun. Genuinely, the egg scene was really difficult in a way, but it was also so much fun because it was the three of us just goofing off for hours. And who doesn't want to throw eggs at something?
My favorite scene or scenes is everything in Amsterdam. It's just such a beautiful part of the movie. I love shooting the egg scene too. It's my first day, and I got to work with these two amazing actors. It's great. How about the trophy scene? I love the trophy scene. I love the love scene. I was in the corner.
Yeah, that was just...
I'm blind, so they let me hang out there.
Yeah. That was just in the closet, just peeking out. Oh yeah, you couldn't see. You didn't even have to peek out. You just... That was the only day I chose not to go to the set because, you know, there's weird, wonderful seeing your work come to visual life, and then there's just weird.
All right, next fan question. What's your name?
We are the Fab Five, and we've been dancing together since we were 6 years old.
Wow.
Where are you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
All right, what's your question?
This is for Ansel. Do you have any hidden talents?
Oh, Ansel has a talent. Ansel has a talent.
Any hidden talents? Break it down, man.
Ansel has a talent. That's the single greatest question that we've ever been asked.
That was awesome.
I didn't know that. That was amazing.
How do you hide the ability to do that from pretty good friends of yours for months and months?
Would you ever do a musical collaboration with Ansel?
I would love to. We just did it right now. Musical collaboration. No, I would love to. When we were in Pittsburgh, I would go to his apartment because my apartment was messy and he keeps things clean. So I would go to his apartment. He would show me a lot of EDM music, and he's a really good DJ. And then I would show him some rock music that he didn't know. We'd go back and forth.
Yeah, so if you don't know about M Solo, check it out on the internet. Oh, you do know.
Down here? Alright, here we go. Another fan question. What's your name?
Gabrielle Segura,
Alright, where are you from?
Nashville.
Awesome. What's your question?
My question is for Shane, and who is your biggest acting inspiration?
Mine? So many. I've been really lucky to work with amazing, this movie alone, I think sort of like, the thing with acting is sort of like art or music or dance, like I feel like the second you're like, oh, I'm so inspired by that, you meet someone else who you're so inspired by, or you see something, it's like a never-ending sort of source of inspiration. So, I can easily say that I'm deeply inspired by these two.
There's no actress better than Shane.
I pay him to say that.
I had friends, but
Thank you, Shane.
One of the things that one of the things I love about John is as much as you guys love John, I'm not just saying this, he loves you just as much. He is so grateful to his readers, to his fans, and I could not like him more as a person. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of him as a writer, but he is a really, truly great guy. And he's got a great body.
Alright. Here's your next fan question over here. What's your name?
yes.
She doesn't know? She'll get there. It's Sydney. Sydney. Alright, Sydney. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Where are you from?
They don't give him what he's
You're from High.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Alright, Houston, Texas. What's your question?
Okay, my question is for Ansel. What was your favorite part of filming the movie?
Well, as you guys know, this is a really emotional movie and an emotional story. So some of my favorite parts actually were some of the hardest parts for me. There's a scene with Gus at the gas station, and it was probably...
He's having a terrible time.
Yeah. It was probably like the worst experience of my life, but at the same time, like the most enriching, and like I couldn't believe that I felt like that bad. And it was like the next day I was like, wow, like that was really crazy, but really awesome at the same time.
One more over here, real quick. What's your name? Kimmy wants to say hi. There you go. That was it. That's all she had. That was it. Okay, next question right over here. What's your name? Caitlin, where are you from?
Nashville.
Alright, Caitlin from Nashville. What's your question?
My question's to John. Who the F is Hank?
So, for the 900 of you in the audience who don't know what that means, Hank is, in real life, my brother. We collaborate on a lot of projects. That's nice of you, but you don't have to cheer for Hank. He's plenty pleased with himself. And lots of people ask who the F is Hank, and I always answer that Hank is a massive incandescent gas in an attempt to confuse them. So yeah, Hank is a massive incandescent gas.
John, what made you the most nervous about translating the book
anxious person. There's a lot to be nervous about. Like if you're gonna be a seriously nervous person, you almost have to be kind of professionally nervous, you know? But for me, the hardest part, or the most, I guess, I was scared that they would turn it into the sentimental movie that I didn't want it to be, you know? And a lot of things ended up standing in the way. I think a brilliant script kept it from being sentimental, but most of all, I think Josh Boone, the director, and the performances of these young actors who cared about the book, were so passionate about the book, were so passionate about the tone of the book, and preserving the story and honoring the story. That commitment that they had is why I'm so proud of this movie. So it just means so much to me that these guys gave so much of themselves as a gift to us so the movie could be as good as it is.
Alright. Okay, here's the next fan question. What's your name?
I'm Caitlin. I'm Phoebe. I'm Emily. I'm Isabel.
Where are you guys from?
Roswell, Georgia.
Alright, what's your question?
This is for all of y'all. Were you guys ever a nerd fighter before?
Oh, were you guys nerd fighters before the movie? I was, for sure.
I am now.
They were really cool about being in Vlog Brothers videos, but like when I first was doing it, they were like, huh? But now they were really, really sweet about it, and I really appreciated their openness and like their willingness to learn about DFTBA and decreasing world suck and all the things that we do as a
I said, you really are unprecedented. I don't think there's anyone in the world nearly as amazing as you.
I don't even think, Shane, I don't think you realize how unprecedented you are.
No, I didn't say that so you would say that. I was just
No,
you're just
I'm trying to
amazing.
reenact a scene from the movie.
Oops.
Alright, here we go. Next question over here. What's your name?
My name is Isabel Skura.
Where are you from?
Nashville.
Alright, what's your question?
Mine's for John, and it's, when you were growing up, who was your genre? Like, who did you look up to?
Question.
That's very sweet of you, thank you, that means a lot to me. You guys are making it worse. You know, there were a few people in my personal life who were very important to me. My parents are huge role models for me. Their values. I mean, I think both my brother and I, all we really want out of our lives is to make our parents proud of us. But you know, I guess professionally, in terms of writers that I looked to, the biggest writer that I admired when I was in high school was probably this guy, Kurt Vonnegut. Even though in real life Kurt Vonnegut didn't have it figured out at all, and he was a screwed up guy and he had a very difficult life, I felt like he had it figured out, you know? Like I felt like he understood something about me and about being a person, and it helped me to feel more real, you know? Like the hardest part about being a person to me is that y'all are all stuck inside of your bodies, you know? You can only see the world from your eyes, and I can only see the world from mine, and it's really difficult to imagine what it's like to be someone else because you never get to be anyone else. And Vonnegut and some other writers as well, like Toni Morrison, like they helped me to see that other people were really real, but they also helped me to see that like I was really real. You know, that like my experiences were also real. So that's who I'd say, but thank you again for those kind words. That means a lot to me.
Alright, next question here. What's your name?
I'm Skiles. I'm Emma. I'm Aiden.
Where are you guys from?
Nashville.
Alright, what's your question?
Okay, this is for Shane Lee. What character have you felt most comfortable playing?
What character of what?
Did you feel most comfortable playing?
In out of every character that I played?
Out of Divergent and Vomit Sharks.
And others. So that we don't get. I love Veronica Ross. She's a really good friend of mine. I don't want Shane to answer this question.
Say Hazel. Say Hazel. Say Hazel. Say Hazel. Say Hazel.
Say Tris. Say Tris.
What would Hazel and Tris be together? It'd be like Hazel? Trazel?
Trazel. Super tough.
Good save.
Super sick.
Oh my god, that's a genius.
Great tagline.
Movement.
Trazel. Coming to no theaters near you.
So I got one more question. What was your favorite part about shooting in Amsterdam?
I mean, my favorite part about being in Amsterdam was just like getting to hang out with these guys for a few more days. It was so wonderful, and Amsterdam in general was the most amazing place to shoot. Like, I feel like we finally, that wasn't there, so we could finally enjoy ourselves.
A lot of hits on that tonight.
What was your favorite part, guys?
It was, in the book, you know, the Amsterdam scenes are described as sunny and like warm and beautiful, and I know that was sort of what they were aiming for when we were filming, but we got there and it was cold and it was rainy and it was really foggy, but there was sort of this romantic element, you know, sometimes the fog and the rain is really romantic and cozy, and it just felt very mystical almost, and Ansel had never been to Amsterdam, and I'd been there once before, but a few years ago, and we just spent hours walking around together even when we weren't filming, and there was just beautiful memories of the two of us getting to know each other better as friends, and then incorporating that into Hazel and Gus's experience.
I got my book signed.
Guys, thank you so much. This has been awesome. Is this not the coolest thing?